Hello guys and welcome back to another video. A bunch of comments on my Squid Game Fortnite Creative Red Light Green Light tutorial were asking me how you get it in the first place. So I will be showing you how today. Okay guys, so as you can see I've already got Squid Game Island created. But if you want to make one, you go over here, you make a new island. And over here you should see something that says Squid Game. You click on it and it would probably pop up saying creative rules with Squid Game Islands. Just click accept or OK, whatever it says. Click on this. Click on the grid. Click continue. Name your island. I'm just going to call it test. Confirm, and now it should make a new island which will have all the Squid Game assets. Now I'll also show you how to get those assets, because the thing is they aren't here, they're actually under this, which might be closed, so you'll have to open that up, and yeah, you will see galleries, and this is the cornfield prop gallery, which is where you get the Squid Game doll from. And yep, here's the prop gallery for the beds. Here's more prop galleries. I'm just going to put all the prop galleries down since they're like the most helpful way of making the games. We've also got the playground, wall and floor gallery, which is for Dalgona. These doors can also open like that. You can have some like guards, and also if you come over to here and find the character device and also the guard device, if you've got a Squid Game island, then it allows you to put the Squid Game skins on the guards and the players like that. I'm actually going to go through what some of these things do, like the new devices, new props. If you watch my tutorial, you'll know that you'll need this doll for the red light green light, just so you can move the head, but I'm not going to do that. I'll link the red light green light tutorial video up at the top right of the screen. All the devices, first let's go up, I guess. First let's go over the llama bank. So the way this works is you put the progress target, which is how full they want it to be before it says it's complete. The progress amount at the start, which will be 0, so there'll be no money in it. Progress rate 5, regress rate, which is how much it goes down by 5. Continuous rate, and then done. So what we're going to do now is just to show you how this works. You can grab any sort of trigger, for example just a normal trigger, and let's say this trigger goes off when let's say this trigger can be at the exit of one game. So as soon as they finish like green light, they walk through a door and it triggers this trigger. Now you gotta begin progressing on triggered, and then as we can see there's no money. As soon as they press it, it should start progressing. Yup, right. Well, yeah, the more you press on it, the more it progresses, and yeah, it's really cool. But of course, as you can see, it continues to progress even when off the trigger. A way to fix this would be they step on it, and there's another trigger there that regresses it that stops progressing it. I'll show you how to do that if anyone has questions about it. And yeah, let's show the gongi ones next. Okay, guys, I'm just going to show gongi yellow, since they are literally all the same item. So basically the way it works is small automatically on time for just do all this, right? You can keep all of this the same, but you can, if you want, change it to how much damage it does to players, characters / guards, if they're able to jump while carrying the gongi, and I will now show you what it does. So is you always want to grab another trigger, right? And this is just one way you can use it. There's probably a bunch of other ways you can use it, but I'm going to trigger 2 right here. Have it so it can be triggered by damage on, right? And now we're going to have an explosion device, and it's going to explode when it's even from trigger 2 untriggered. You don't have to use it with a trigger. You can do other stuff like, well, probably, yeah, trigger's probably the only one, but still, yeah, that's just one of the ways you can use it, and I'll show you what that can do. I feel like this update was very good. It came out like 2 months ago. Yeah, of course, as I've read from the comments, some people still don't understand how it all works, so that's why I'm making this video. So as you can see, the trigger's over there, and we've got our yellow gongi. We can pick it up, or we can throw it at the trigger. We missed. Pick it up, we can throw it at the trigger. Well, I think it went wrong a little bit, but okay, but basically it's just a throwable item. If you're familiar with the throwable item device, you'll be familiar with the gongi devices. So yeah, next device we're going to check out the gift box. Okay, so this actually looks like a porta potty. You can hide in it, and that's pretty much it. Okay guys, as you can see, it's right here. You can make it invulnerable, but I've decided not to. And the player can jump in and hide. It's also got its cool effects, if you'll see around my body. And yeah, that's really cool. Next, we're going to look at the items. Okay guys, so as you can see, the first one is the flying stone, which is a throwable item. Just like the coal, which you may have seen before. If you come over to this guy, I think it's this gallery over here. You know, it might not be, but there is a gallery that has the stone you throw it at. You know, the actual stone. That one you see there with the circle, triangle and square. That's actually a prop in one of the galleries you can find. And that will definitely make a playable game with a trigger where you can make it so the trigger triggers on damage, and then you can make it so it throws this on the trigger. Basically what I was trying to say there is you can put the flying stone prop, a trigger in front of it, right? Resize the trigger to be the size of the flying stone prop, and then make it so when they hit it, it damages the trigger, so then it will let the player progress. The invitation, okay, so this is literally just a prop. You can't throw it, you can't do anything. But what you can do is use a conditional button, just like how you would use the key cards, to let them into the games. The DAC-G red and blue are the same as the stone, so you can find something to do with those. And here's where it gets interesting. So you have the manager, the worker and the soldier. So of course the manager is literally what I am now. The soldier is with the triangle, and the worker is with the circle. But what I will specify is that's not all of the costumes. There are more. Also, it comes off of you once you pickaxe or do anything with the attack button or gets damaged. Another thing I'll specify is, yeah, the other costumes are the players, and that's literally it. But yeah, this update was very cool, and if you enjoyed this video, then leave a like and subscribe, because we're trying to get 300 subscribers before 2026. See you next time. Bye.